Should we go to Scotland?
Let's do it.
Hello and welcome to another episode of A Bright Side, a travel day. We are heading to... Scotland! So let's go check it out.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, so we have driven up to Exeter Airport and we have parked the car in Fly Parks. So we've prepaid. It cost £66 to stay for the 3 nights, 4 nights? Something like that.
3 nights.
A series of days anyway. I've flown out of Exeter Airport many times in the past. I was just saying to Shelley, I can't remember. Ooh, fell over like a raised bit of ledge there. Yeah, I was saying to Shelley, I can't remember how long ago it was when we last flew out of Exeter, but it's been a while. It's definitely been a while, and it's very cold. That wind is brisk. A memorial here too. It just says RAF Exeter down there. Pilot there looking up into the skies. Okay, heading inside into the warmth. And hopefully they've got the heaters on in here because, like I said, it's freezing. Alright, so yes, it is a little bit warmer in here. Definitely a bigger airport than what we're used to in Newquay. But that said, it's not a very large airport. If you're unfamiliar, it's just like a regional airport that does have quite a few international destinations and obviously domestic places. So yeah, nice and easy to use, gets us to where we want to go. I approve. Okay, there it is. Got the check-in there. Check-in is open. We're a little bit early. Edinburgh there with LoganAir departs at 13:25. All right, yeah, we've got about 2 hours to kill, haven't we? But like I said, the check-in is open.
So we're going to go and do that, go through security, and then we'll see you
and
guys
we've got no check luggage. We're all like hand luggage, so that'll be nice and easy, particularly at the other end when you don't have to hang around and Made it through security. There's some duty free in that direction. We're not particularly looking for any duty free. We're going to get a beverage, I think, aren't we? Just here in the Moorland kitchen. So just like a grab and go thing. Looks like they've got alcohol. Not that we're particularly wanting to drink, but yeah, all right. Okay, we opted for a brunch. We've got like a bagel here, looking delicious. Actually, it does look very nice with salmon. I assume cucumber in there and some lettuce. Yeah, it looks nice. And we didn't opt for a hot drink, we just went for like some juice. I went for apple, Shelbel went for an apple and mango. And yeah, we went for the same thing. So yeah, looking alright, isn't it?
Smelling lovely.
Yeah. There's like avocado in there as well, nice. I like salmon, don't you? And this sort of thing.
I could eat this sort of stuff all day.
Very nice. Foiled, it's locked. There's like a view, there's a plane down there.
That's an Aer Lingus one, that's an Hurricane.
Alright. Okay, we were going to step outside, but that didn't work out, so we're just going to have a little bit of a bimble. Like I've been saying, I can't remember the last time I flew out of Exeter. I have flown out of Exeter lots of times. Yeah, and you have as well, but I can't remember when last flew out of it. It must have been a while, because this looks very different to how I remember it. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Yeah, so there's another WH Smith's. And obviously all your seats where you can just relax. And then there's another sort of grab and go sort of cafe there. All right, there's the departure board there. Edinburgh. Just says please wait, that'll be for a gate number. There's not too many gates here, I don't think we'll have any issues. Been asked to go to gate 4, so hopefully not too long before they start boarding. How exciting. Number 4. Heading to gate number 4. I expect the plane itself is going to be very small. Almost like a rubber band plane. Okay, heading in. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in like a departure gate that has these like benches that you kind of sit on. There's a couple of chairs, but they're mainly benches, and you get told to go down either the right side or the left side. Strange. All right, there it is. There is our aircraft, G-LMTC. All right, states here, Scotland's airline. Okay, just following the line of people. Obviously going to board at the rear of the plane. We are in row number 4. 4A, shall is 4B. Yeah, love it. Love the tartan design there. Amazing. Hello.
Hi there. That's great. And you're 40 up near the front.
Thank you. All right, always good to know. Okay, not much elbow room.
It's good job we know each other.
Right. Okay, we made it. We We made it. Okay, right, so we're going to head into the terminal. We've got no check baggage to pick up because we only had hand-held items. So we're going to get our bearings and then get to the rent-a-car. All right. Scotland. I'm back. Okay, this is quite a nice little airport. A few little bits and pieces. Oh, nice. So you're already eyeing up the tartan in all the shops, aren't you? You love it. You were tickled with all the little bits on the plane.
I wasn't expecting the plane to be tartan, and then the little headrest things.
Yeah, they got a name, haven't they? But I can't think what they're called.
They were all tartan as well, but each one was different tartan.
Yeah, you did. If it was really chilly, you did bring your
I've
Cornish
got my Cornish tartan
scarf,
just in case I get cold.
Yeah, right. Let's get to the rental cars. I don't know where we're going. I've never been to Edinburgh Airport before. I've been to Edinburgh before, but never flew into Edinburgh. Oh yes, an iron brew vending machine. We'll definitely be consuming some iron brew while we're here in Scotland. Look at him down there. Big sign there that says Edinburgh, so there's definitely no mistaking where we are. Edinburgh Castle up there. I don't know this time if we're going to have a chance to get into Edinburgh itself. We're kind of just playing that by ear. We were looking for the car rental, and then we realised that it's right there. Welcome to Edinburgh Airport's car rental centre. We have got our vehicle through budget, which is up there. So, right, let's head in and get the car. We're looking for bay number 31, and that's where our ride will be. Okay, here we are, bay number 31, a Kia Seat LG25 OGT. Here's our ride. It's not a Seat. I was getting confused with my car brands. It's a Seed? Is that how that's pronounced? I don't know, it's one of those anyway. Those like horses that were...
Horses are unicorns. And I ask because the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland, which I love. Like, what a brilliant idea.
I didn't see any like horns.
So maybe just horses, but still, pretty cool.
Yeah, look at those beautiful mountains up there. Looking nice. Okay, you know us and our love of Tim Hortons coffee. Well, my love of the coffee. Shelley doesn't drink coffee, but Tim Hortons. Here we are, arrived in Stirling. We're not quite at our destination yet, but we did want a beverage, so we're going to stop off at Timmy's and then head on to our destination, which is the Lake of Menteith. Yeah, as always, Tim Hortons, super delicious. Shelley went with a hot chocolate. I went with a French vanilla latte. So smooth, so delicious. Really do enjoy Tim Hortons. I really wish they would come down to Cornwall. I would settle for churro. That would be amazing. Canada's favourite coffee, and it's mine too. Okay, we've got to find our car. It's red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we have arrived. We are not staying in this church. We're staying here, which is the Karma Lake of Menteith. Alright, so we're gonna get our stuff, book in, and hopefully have a little look at the sunset that's coming across the lake over there. I wonder why it's a lake. I wonder why it's Lake of Menteith and not like Loch. I don't know. I don't know why. Must be a reason for it. But yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna get in, and then hopefully we'll get a bite to eat, because we didn't eat in Timmy's earlier, we just had a drink, so we're getting a bit hungry now, aren't we?
Yes.
Kind of. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. Just seeing what that date stamp says. 1882. This was built. It's very peaceful and calm, I must say. Must be quite a posh place, because there's a Porsche parked here, and there's a Rolls Royce parked here as well, so that's amazing. Do like a little bit of posh every now and then. Just before we book in, we're actually just gonna walk through here a minute and just have a lake view, as it were. Oh, crikey. Blinded by the sun. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, I like the fake grass there on that little deck area. Very calm, peaceful. There's a duck. Yeah, this is nice, isn't it? And that's obviously the dining room of our hotel. Okay, very nice. Oh, Shelly just rang the bell. Was that you? I don't know the last time I had actual physical keys for a hotel. Can you? It's always like a key card, isn't it?
Now, isn't it? But look.
Yeah, first impressions. This is very nice, isn't it? Oh, look! Oh, yes. Got a coffee machine. We'll have a proper look in a minute, but we will just do a reveal of the Lake of Menteith. How beautiful is that? What a lovely view. Right, just show you guys around. Bathroom. Nice sized tub there. And obviously the toilet. We've got a heated towel rail. That's always nice. There's Shellbell. Shellbell is obsessed with the view, although you're just looking over some of the paperwork at the minute. But lovely geek bed. Do like the tartan wall effect. I think that's looking very nice. You've got a phone there. Obviously your little nightstand with a drawer and then a rather large cupboard. Plenty of storage. Got an ironing board. Extra pillows and duvets, I assume. Yeah, oh, another little radiator, like a plug-in. And a mirror on the inside there of the door. So that's very nice. Little luggage rack. Again, plenty more storage in this, like, chest of drawers. Oh, you've got like a... what's that thing called? What's that called? Hairdryer. I was going to say, what's that thing called? And a little mini fridge, like a beverage cooler. I think it's locked, but we have a key to unlock it. But the lady was saying it's not like weighted or anything like that, so we can use it as we wish and we won't get charged for it. Not charred. I don't think we'll get charred if we use it. And there is our coffee machine. Our bits and pieces there. That's all looking rather nice. That's empty. I don't know if it's... Oh, no, coffee's bits are going to be in there, aren't they? So that's looking nice. So Shellbell's got like some tea. We'll figure out how to use that. Not the biggest of televisions, but that is okay because the view I showed a minute ago is rather spectacular. So there we go. That's pretty much the room, and there's a little chair there. You can sit down and enjoy the view. This hotel is quite exclusive, isn't it? I believe it's adults only. Yes. I think there are no.
I think, like families can come and eat in the bar, I believe, right? But I think it's an adults only. And
if you guys are wondering where the kiddos are, they're at home with your dad.
Yes.
For a few days. So we've actually got this stay for free, haven't we?
So we're being hosted by the Karma Group. So the Karma Group are the chain of hotels that own this hotel. They have hotels all over the world.
Yeah.
And they reached out on social media to say, you look like someone that might like a stay in a hotel.
Yeah, so this is nothing to do with the Bryce Side channel. So they haven't invited the Bryce Side.
No,
they've invited us as a couple through your travel business, haven't they?
So I think Karma have recently taken over this resort.
Yeah.
And they were inviting couples to come and stay and experience the resort, and then feed back to them, and generally have a lovely time courtesy of them. And let them know how we found it, do a bit on our social media, and we said we can definitely do that. We can do a few nights in a adult only resort for them. So that's why we're here.
Nice. Right, so we are going to freshen up, and in about half an hour's time we're going to head down to the little restaurant here. There's a restaurant, there's a bar, blah blah blah, and we're going to get some food to eat because we are hungry. The lady that booked us in was saying that the hotel is quite quiet at the moment. There's not many people staying, so it's nice. There's just a view out of our door, and they're not numbered doors. The rooms are named. So this is Inchmahome. She was saying, because I asked how it was pronounced, Inchmahome, she said it was pronounced. So so it's not a number. Oh, my elbow. So it's not a number, it is a named room. I think the last named room we stayed in might have been the Samuel Pepys room in the George Inn. That was a few years ago. That was before we were YouTubing pre-children. That was definitely a weird room. That was haunted. I'm telling you, that was haunted. There were eyes looking at us because that was really strange, wasn't it? It did have a weird vibe.
Yeah, but how much of that is because they tell you it's got a weird vibe and then you can't help it?
Well, no, but they didn't tell us when we booked in.
No, it was when we were...
When we left, we said, is that room haunted? And I think it was a gentleman, wasn't he? I think he just looked and gave us a smile. So he didn't make anything of it, but I would say that, that was a very weird experience. Maybe one day, I don't know, it was difficult because I don't know if...
It was a weird room, and I don't know if they have
the
family
kids
rooms.
I don't know,
very old,
it was
like
it was like Tudor, like medieval Tudor, wasn't it? It was really, really old. Anyway, I digress. Right, shall we head to the restaurant? I hope that they do a steak. I will be very disappointed if this is like some sort of vegan hotel. This isn't too bad a seat, is it, in the restaurant? I will just cast the... Oh, look, a goose. I will just cast the camera around, show you guys. Here's the menu. It's not the best of light. It's, again, because of that sort of time in the evening, and it's that type of restaurant, nice and chilled and whatnot. So, I don't know... Probably going to go for some sort of steak. I think there was a steak here.
3 different menus we can choose from.
Yeah, there's like a bar menu, isn't it?
Bar menu, an Indian menu.
Yeah.
And then their restaurant menu.
And then the restaurant menu,
and you can mix and match between all 3 menus if you wanted.
Yeah, so if you wanted like a burger from that one, but then I don't know, haggis from this one, you could do that. Yeah. Look at this, if the camera will focus, you got a Lake of Menteith rainbow trout. So you can eat a trout that was literally caught right there. Now we are eating again here tomorrow night, so I might go for something a bit different tomorrow night. I think tonight though, I'm quite hungry, so I'm gonna probably go with a steak. I think that's probably what I'm gonna be looking at. Haggis, also very tempting. Bit of a when in Rome moment. But you said that the haggis does come with things, but it is only a small sort of dish, so I mean, if not, then maybe tomorrow for starters. Maybe that for starters tomorrow. Maybe haggis for starters tomorrow, followed by like some trout or something. But I think tonight, gonna go with steak. Look at us here, having dinner. The lake view. How amazing is this?
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Now, when in Scotland, there is only one beverage that you can have, and that is iron brew. I've never had iron brew served over ice before in a glass. Do love iron brew, so I'm quite excited for this. And you went for the same, didn't you? Because again, a bit of a when in Rome moment. You have to have iron brew here up in Scotland. So how amazing is this? This has tickled me. This has tickled me. Would you say that this was the national drink of Scotland after whiskey?
I'm going to say whiskey and then...
Oh, it must be, mustn't it? I mean, iron brew, I mean, it's just a classic. Okay, my steak has arrived. It is looking superb. It comes with a deep mushroom there. Shelley can have the mushroom Lovely looking tomatoes, lovely looking chips, and that is the whiskey sauce, which I'm interested in. You opted for the fish cake, didn't you?
Yeah, again, it was fished out of the lake.
So it came from right over there. And a little
about
bowl
food
of
miles.
food miles, yeah.
Food feet.
And you've got a little bowl of chips to go with. What's that? Just like a little,
A little bit of tartar.
tartar sauce, yeah. All right, well, looking good. That's nice. See what this whiskey sauce is like. That's really nice. Do you want to dip something in the whiskey sauce and try it? Why are you laughing? How's your fish?
Delicious.
Yeah.
Right, let's try some whiskey sauce.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah. And those tomatoes off the vine there, delicious. All right, what a delicious meal. Well, that was delicious. I would highly recommend that steak. That was cooked to perfection.
My fish cake was delicious. The chips are nice.
Yeah, chips are lovely, yeah. And that sauce, that was just gorgeous.
I had mayonnaise served from a glass jar on a plate.
Yeah. All right, I'm still drinking down the Iron Brew. Okay, we're getting very excited by this dining experience. So we've been given a dessert menu. Shalbell is looking at the top one there. Some sort of Indian ice cream. Sounds tempting. You know, in a different way. Well, you know what I mean? Tempting in a different way.
It sounded nice.
Well, all right, it sounds nice then. I'm eyeing up. Focus. Why aren't you focusing? There we go. I'm eyeing up the sticky rum and coke cake. Spiced rum and chocolate butterscotch. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Well, here is your Indian ice cream. What was it called again?
Kulfi.
Kulfi, yeah.
So it
something like
was
that, wasn't it?
pistachio and saffron.
Yeah, looks very nice. Like the strawberries there,
then
like stand
honey.
into attention. Looking very nice. And here is my rum and coke flavoured cake. Obviously a blob of ice cream on top. Looking very nice. Some of this here is an edible flower there. I assume it's an edible flower because it's on the dish.
They put poison flowers
But
on
not a
the dish.
poison flower. It's like an elevated sticky toffee pudding. Oh yes, that's very nice. Okay, Shelley wants me just to try her ice cream.
But try and get a bit of like the nuts and
Okay.
stuff with it as well. And a bit of the honey.
Like that. See what this is like. Oh, we're dripping. We're dripping. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? It's quite nice, yeah.
But really tasty.
What do you think of... It's nice, isn't it?
That's really nice too. But I'm happy with.
Yeah, with your dish there. Yeah, okay, well, that's good. What are you doing? Like shuffling around?
Trying to get the right position for the lighting.
Well, I've got to say, that was absolutely delicious.
That ice cream that I just had was possibly some of the most delicious ice cream I've ever had in my life.
And considering you
I eat a lot of ice cream.
You eat a lot of ice cream, so that must be a heck of a compliment. Yeah, again, that steak,
I mean, the whole meal was delicious.
Yeah.
But that ice cream was just...
Yeah. I enjoy a lot of steak, and that steak, very, very good. I mean, that was excellent. Cooked to perfection. It was just cooked automatically at like a medium, wasn't it? Medium rare. Yeah, superb. Everything was superb.
Yes.
I've got to be honest. That was really good. So we are going to take part. This is going to be a when in Rome moment because we're here in Scotland at the Malt Vault that they've got, which is like their little bit, which is like an extension to the bar. We are gonna kick back on some sofas and participate
in a whiskey tasting.
Yeah, not a big whiskey drinker, but again, you know,
we're not big drinkers.
No, not really.
But if you're gonna do it, then have someone guide you through it, so at least you know what it is you're drinking and not just.
Yeah. So we're gonna kick back for 10 minutes, just relax. And then we're gonna. There's no specific time. I think the time was earmarked for about 8 o'clock, but a couple of the other people were still eating, and so I think it was kind of like, you know, come back whenever, and then they'll do what, you know, start. So yeah, so we're just gonna relax for 10 minutes, and then head to the malt vault.
Very far down south. Originally from New Zealand, but a bit of an Australian twang comes through occasionally as well. So I run very informal whiskey tasting. Glendorus is a interesting whiskey for a number of reasons. It's interesting because it is technically a lowland whiskey that is matured in the Highlands. How a lot of people drink whiskey, and if that's how you want to, that's absolutely fine.
I'd always taste it first, even if I was getting to put a bit of water in it, or crucify it with block ice. You know, but some of them are quite nice with ice as well. I wouldn't put ice in them. Yeah.
So this is the very first of the first.
Because the tea is tidal.
Sorry?
The tea is tidal. Yeah. These are actually the best classes to drink whiskey from. However, you get an ad.
That's
something else.
It's quite heavily peated.
It's heavily peated, but even people that don't.
is actually alcohol, the only spirit that was legally imported into the States during Prohibition. And the story goes that, and they will use a very complex system to peat it to exactly how many million parts. Now this here is a very important whiskey.
Oh, Glenfiddich's beautiful.
Glenfiddich is...
This is the Royal Highness of whiskey, isn't it? You know.
Sweet. And some people think that it was actually a logging lobby back in the day. But what it means is that we get these, they can't use them again. It wasn't sherry.
I like, is it the 15-year-olds, the sherry cask?
Yeah.
We did it.
We did some whiskey tasting.
We did some whiskey tasting. I mean, it's not a drink that I can sit down and go, whoa, whiskey, I love it.
But it was nice to sit down with someone who knew whiskey.
Who knew their stuff, load of information. We obviously didn't keep the camera rolling for the whole thing. I mean, it would be a bit rude. So we kind of really just sort of flashed the camera on when we were just doing some, you know.
But the difference between neat whiskey and whiskey with just a drop of water
you add just a tiny drop of water. Again, I'm a layman to such things. But I feel like I've been educated a little bit in the world of whiskey. It still wouldn't be
a bit about alcohol. We've done the gin
we did the gin one in Plymouth, yeah. It still wouldn't be, I don't think, a go-to drink for me. But actually, again, like we've been saying, we're in Scotland. It's a when in Rome moment. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Met some nice people. The little group, there was
five of us doing the gin.
5 of us, wasn't it? 2 Cornish people, an American, and 2 Scots.
There you go.
So that was quite funny, and
then the guy that was leading the tasting was from New Zealand.
New Zealand, wasn't he? Yeah, he knew his stuff, didn't he?
He did know his stuff.
Yeah.
So that was Jamie. So if you come here and you do the gin tasting, Jamie was the guy that took us through it, and he was
very knowledgeable. And whatnot, and we just stayed down there
chatting them with the
others. Yeah, it was a very nice evening. Well, we are exhausted. We're going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, smash the bell. Dinner, by the way, I know we mentioned that a minute ago.
That was lovely.
That was lovely. So anyway, so from us to you, cheers and gone.